Okay, this is another question on the counting rules, and it says, let's read it. How many different tests can be made from a test bank of 20 questions? So we have a test bank that contains 20 questions. If the test consists of 5 questions, so this means that we have 20 questions and I want to choose 5 out of them. Of course, for a teacher, the order is not important. The order of the questions are not important. What matters is that I choose 5 questions out of these 20. If I put them in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I put the 5th one before the 4th or the 3rd, it doesn't matter for the student because they will have to answer the 5 questions. So, because here, order is not important, you can see clearly, order of choosing these questions from the test bank is not important. So it is the combination rule for this question. And so the solution would be, we have 20 questions and I want to choose 5 questions and order is not important. So the formula for this is given here. And again, for this, you can find it on your calculator. Probably it's written as CNK, a button like this on your calculator, where you enter the N, which is the total number, and K or R. For some calculators, you can have it as CNR. Okay, and you enter the N and the R, and it gives you the answer. But I want to solve it mathematically. This is 20 factorial divided by 20 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial. I'm using this rule here, yes? And so if you do this, you'll get 20 factorial over 20 minus 5 is 15 factorial times 5 factorial. And the answer to this, if you compute it, it will be a large number. It will be 15,504. You can check this on your calculator, okay? And look at how many possibilities teachers have if they want to create a 5 problem quiz out of 20 questions. Where order, of course, for us is not important as teachers. So I have all these possibilities. So even if I have, if you have 30 students, you are almost sure that probably none of them will get the same exact test or quiz if each quiz has 5 questions. So it's very nice to know. These, at the beginning, probably you wouldn't have expected the number to be that big. You have only 20 questions and you want to choose 5 of them, and the number turns out to be very huge. But what's important again about this is that the order is not important, and you only get this from reading the question. The question itself explains to you if the order is not if the order is important or not. If you find that the order is important, then you must use this formula for permutations. But in this case, the order is not important, and that's why we use this formula for combinations. So we use the combination rule, which is this one here. And this ends this question.